Hey guys, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. I'm excited to be back with you guys on this Saturday afternoon. Y'all, I wanted to come on here and I wanted to talk about Tamar Braxton versus K. Michelle. And I wanted to get into some things when it comes to Dr. Heavenly and Mariah Huck from Married to Medicine. But that was before I received this news about Marc Daly coming out and saying that his marriage to Kenya Moore hair care is ending for real this time, okay? And I just want to ask all the house guests, did I lie? Okay, did I lie? I've been saying for months and months and months and months now that this marriage, no matter how much they want to say that they making it work, is not gonna last, okay? I hate to see a black, beautiful couple in their marriage, but it's 2021 and we don't have time to be with people that don't want to be with us, okay? So we're gonna talk about that and so much more. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. And let's get straight into the video. All right, y'all. So we're just going to get straight into the mess. I'm going to read this excerpt from the Neighborhood Talk because I think it's quite interesting and funny. They said, neighbors, Kenya Moore and her hubby, Marc Daly, never seem to be into one another. All right. And I would say that that's a half truth. Okay. We can obviously see that Kenya Moore was very much into Marc Daly. Okay. Kenya was picking out his undershirts and his socks and his undies and his ties like he was a damn third grader. And Marc Daly, no matter how courteous and kind his wife was to him, he just wasn't into it, okay? It seemed, though, to me that he was into something or somebody else, all right? But that's just my opinion. But the caption goes on to say, and it seems they have finally realized what we already knew. It just isn't going to work. Marc spoke exclusively with the group and revealed that their marriage is ending for real this time, all right? And so Marc said, after recently attending mediation, Kenya and I have agreed to end our marriage. I will always have great care for her and look forward to amicably continuing to co-parent our daughter, Brooklyn, with an abundance of love and wisdom. As always, in addition to perpetual self-improvement, my primary focus will continue to be helping the underserved people of color in Brooklyn to recover from the negative impact of COVID-19. He says this focus will take shape through using my restaurant as a community hub where positive and diverse perspectives on important topics such as economic empowerment, social activism, and political engagement can be highlighted in a safe and productive forum. He says, I'm blessed to be a positive change agent for not only just my family, but also my community. Peace and love, Marc Daly. Okay? All right, you guys. So we got to sit back and we really have to dissect Marc Daly's statement because for me, there was just a lot of fluff in there. A lot of things in there that really didn't need to be included. It seems as though he's trying to be Portia Luther King Jr. And try to, be activist of the year or what have you. But I'm not buying it, Marc. Okay, I'm not buying it. So first off, he says, after recently attending mediation, Kenya and I have agreed to end our marriage. Number one, we know that most of their therapy sessions and most of their mediations happened through Zoom call, okay? So that was the problem number one, okay? Not saying that you can't have an effective therapy session or mediation session through virtual, but I think it is more effective to do it in person. Now, we know that Kenya and Brooklyn were quarantining in Atlanta for months and months and months up into the summertime, where they did finally go and visit Marc in New York City. We know Marc did not want to be quarantined with his wife, Kenya Moore hair care, because he already can't stand her for a couple of days at a time. So imagine if they had to spend months and months and more months together. That would have been a catastrophe, okay? It would have been a disaster. And so we know that during COVID, they've been spending most of their time alone. He's been in Brooklyn, focused on SoCo restaurant that's going down under because of the coronavirus. I really hope he could get it together. That's why personally, I feel as though Marc was staying with Kenya for as long as he did because he needed her financial support because his restaurant really wasn't doing numbers like that, right? And so it's just been a whole hot ass mess. But I say all of that to say that I feel as though maybe if they would have had more in-person mediation, then things could have possibly been different. Probably not, because at the foundation and core of who Marc is, he didn't want Kenya. But I digress. He also says he looks forward to co-parenting. that is a really interesting statement because we've seen on the show as recently as this season that Kenya Moore Hair Care is trying to get full primary custody of her daughter, Miss Brooklyn Daly, which I am pretty sure she will have, because you really can't have joint custody unless you do something like, okay, Brooklyn is with me throughout the school year and then she goes up to New York for the summers. I guess you could do something like that. But the judge is going to look at this case and they're going to say, well, Brooklyn was with Kenya for most of the quarantine, okay? She's living in Atlanta. She knows Atlanta. And Marc is all the way in Brooklyn, New York. And so I'm sure Kenya isn't really going to have a hard time getting primary custody of the beautiful, okay, the much, much gorgeous Miss Brooklyn Daly. Then Marc Daly in his statement, all right, goes down the rabbit hole talking about his primary focus will to continue to be helping the underserved people of color in Brooklyn to recover from the negative impact of COVID-19 pandemic. I think that's all great and it's dandy and things like that. I think it's commendable, but I think it's BS, honestly, because like I said, his restaurant is going down under. And so I kind of feel as though, you know, he should be trying to help himself not go into the red with this Soko restaurant, okay? But I digress. It's just one of those things where it's like, how can you help other people when you still need saving? But, and then he says he's going to use his restaurant as a community hub to invoke positive and diverse perspectives and this, that, and the third. And I think that's cute or whatever. But I just kind of felt like he added all of that to make the blow of him not wanting to be with Miss Kenya Moore Hair Care anymore a lot less harsh. And to me, I'm not buying it, okay? Marc, I'm not buying what you're selling. I'm at the Soko restaurant. I'm looking at the menu. And honestly, I don't want to purchase any of these items. Like, I'm not buying it. I just kind of feel like Marc isn't, okay? Marc is one of those people, and y'all gonna know what I'm talking about when I say this. Marc is one of those people where he's such an to the person that he's with in a relationship or married to, but will treat everybody else outside of that relationship with the utmost respect, treat them like they're the Queen of Sheba or the Queen of England, and roll out the red carpet for any stranger that's just walking by on the street, right? We all know people like that, okay? Or we've been in relationships with these people where they treat their partner like, and yet it's so charming to everybody else. Marc fundamentally did not want to be with her, okay? It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. And I really, 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 okay, really do feel sorry for Kenya because even though I don't like her, and even though I feel like she plays this villain on the show, and even though I feel like she antagonizes people and provokes people and really tries her hardest to just be so rude and so nasty, I do have a soft spot for her because I know what she's going through with her mother and her mother not wanting her. I know what she's going through with dealing with all of these men that don't want her. And so the fact that you finally get married to somebody and you finally have this miracle baby and this man don't want you either, it's just like that could really mess with your mental. Okay, that can mess with your mental. You start thinking, okay, what the hell is wrong with me? Okay, why doesn't anybody want me? And I think Kenya really needs to take a hard look deep within, okay? How Portia say, look deep within and really be introspective about the situation. Because what is it about Kenya Moore, okay, to where you are attracting all of these people that end up treating you like and throwing you away into the garbage can when it's all said and done, right? What is it about Kenya? Because personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with Kenya. I think Kenya is a very well, smart, capable woman. She's smart, she's beautiful, she's gorgeous, she has money, she's talented. But what is it about her decision-making skills that makes her attract and choose people that eventually throw her away? Okay, that's the question that we really need to be asking. But like I said before, house guests, did I lie? Okay, did I lie? I knew this relationship wasn't going to work because you cannot make a relationship work when the man just don't want your ass. Okay, you just can't make it work. When it comes to two people that don't really want to be together in the initial stages, you have two pathways. Either y'all will never make it on the right track and y'all are just fundamentally not right for each other. The chemistry is just off and you can never make it work. Or you guys begin to learn each other. You begin to love each other. You begin to care about each other. And you begin to really respect each other. Okay, you learn how to work together and you build up that chemistry from the beginning. Obviously, in this relationship, I could tell that Marc was ungrateful. He was a meanie bo beanie. Okay, banana fana go beanie. He was mean. You know, he wasn't kind. He was just he was such an and I just could not stand it. And I don't care how much I don't like Kenya Moore hair care. I do not want to see her man treat her like pavement that he walks on. It was just disgusting to me. It was disgusting. And so let me know what you guys think about the whole situation. I'm glad we can finally put an end to this saga because, girl, go out. It's 2021. It's a new year. You can find you a new man. Somebody that's not sus. Somebody that actually lives in Atlanta. Someone that's going to love your baby Brooklyn. Somebody that's going to be finer and sexier with more money, okay? I'm not saying Marc didn't have no money, but I don't think he was just rolling in millions either, okay? If you get what I'm saying, because the coronavirus really hit the restaurant industry like a damn hurricane. Like, it was crazy. So, yes, let me know what you guys think about the whole situation. I'm sorry that this had to happen. I apologize, Miss Kenya Moore. But, I mean, it is what it is. We're in a new year, like I said, and you can always make it work with somebody else after much needed time with yourself, reflecting on what went wrong and the lessons learned. So I'm gonna wrap it up right here. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. And I'll be back with a whole new video. Love you, and don't forget to create a great day. Bye, you guys.